Good evening and welcome to week 2 of playoff action in Kentucky on Touchdown Friday night. I'm Kendrick Haskins.
And I'm Dusty Baker. Week 2 brings us one of the biggest rivalries in the entire country.
St. X versus Trinity at Trinity. They played this game at Trinity during COVID. Wasn't quite the same atmosphere as it was tonight. The Rocks hammered the Tigers 45-10 earlier this season. First quarter, Trinity's Clint Sansbury runs right up the middle for the 4-yard score. It's 7-0 Shamrock. Second quarter, if you liked it the first time, you're going to love it the second time. Sansbury again, this time from 5 yards out. It's 14-0 Trinity. Still second quarter, freshman Jerarian Berry, he powers it in from 3 yards out. Trinity's up 21-0. Later, the Rocks get tricky. Luke Sassler on the end around. He takes it 14 yards for the touchdown. Trinity led 28-7 at the half. Third quarter, it's Sansbury again, this time from 2 yards out. He finished with 3 touchdowns. Trinity gets the season sweep of St. X. They win 38-14 to advance to the quarterfinals.
What I'm most happy about is for our fans. And to get this game here, it's always a little bit special. We played them here in 20, but it was COVID, and only parents and family was able to get in here. So this was nice to have it in front of our guys and, of course, our student body. So I'm happy that they can experience that.
Welcome back to Touchdown Friday night. The first time Fern Creek and Male played each other this year, it got ugly fast.
And now the Bulldogs won big 61-13, so the Tigers had their work cut out for them tonight in the second round of the playoffs.
The Dogs are the #1 team in the state and have looked like it late in the season. The Creek came to play though. First quarter, Michael Malone bounces it to the outside, cuts back to the middle, and he scores. It's 14-7 Tigers, but Male would answer. Shemai Gates bounces it to the outside, and he stays to the outside for the touchdown. The Bulldogs pull away late. They win at 34-14. They advance to the quarterfinals. Defending 6A champion Bull East on the road at Ryle. The Chargers driving. Jack Zwerneman keeps it himself, and Jay-Z finds the end zone. Throw up the dynasty. But it wouldn't be their night. Ryle wins 43-20. Bullet East finishes with a 9-3 record.
How about E-Town heading to Cal? First quarter action we go. Connor Hodge, you've heard his name about 1 billion times. How about defensively? Watch this in the back of the end zone here. That's a safety. What a way to start out. If you threw a bet down on how they'd score first, I don't think that's how you'd call it. But Cal up 2-0. Jeffrey Vazana continuing to go bananas. 28 yards. My favorite running back in the area. Makes it 9-0 in favor of Cal. Cole Hodge would find Connor. This time Connor on the offensive side of the ball, finding the end zone. 17 yards for the score. He's rocking the hoodie. He's also rocking big points as his squad continuing to pour it on. Justin Ruffin with another score. Cal rolls 50-8. Bethlehem at KCD. We go to the action in the second half, tied at 14 apiece. Now initially, Parker Rudolph would bobble this ball. He maintains possession. He's going to make a little cut here, and all of a sudden, look at this. He's not going to get touched until right around here, but he shakes off the tackler. How about one more man to beat? He doesn't even try for him. That's a touchdown. 90 yards for the score. 21-14. KCD with the lead. All of a sudden, it's a 1-point lead. E.T. Harris, though, finds Cameron Edwards. Shakes off a tackler.
Like Barry Sanders.
He does. Into the corner of the end zone he goes, untouched. 53 yards. It's 28-20. KCD overpowers Bethlehem 42-20.
Now we've arrived at the segment of the show where Dusty and I pick on Brandon.
This is actually my favorite thing I think we do all time. It's been 8 months that I've worked here, and by far my favorite job and moment, of course, in this job as well. Brandon?
I literally come in and work overtime every Friday night to help you two out, and this is the thanks I get. But I know, just like my guy Aubrey Graham / Drake says, you're going to miss me a little when I'm gone.
You ain't going nowhere.
Anyways, I checked out the 2 of the most high-powered offenses in the area before checking out the surprise team in Jefferson County. And I felt, fellas, this game was a classic, and I had a feeling it would be when I got there. 14-7 with about 3 minutes left in the second. Running back Journey White takes the carry, fakes me out, and throws a bomb to Maurice Stevens, who snags it out the air with one hand for the score. Ballard misses the extra point, and it's 14-13 Manual. 2 plays later, after a muff kick return, Larry Irvin drops a dot to guess who? Stevens again. for the score. And the Bruins, they're going to take a 20-14 lead with just under a minute left, but hold your horses. Right before the half, Elijah Creech finds Cameron Jesse across the middle for a touch, pitch and catch to give the Rams a 21-20 lead going into the half. But guys, Ballard would go on to take this one in a double overtime, 48-42 in a classic. The Bruins will take on Trinity in the 6A quarterfinals next week. Now over to Atherton, a team that nobody expected to be here, but probably their coach, Anthony White. The Ravens were up 7-0 early in the first and are getting ready to return a punt, and it's up and it's muffed. It's recovered by Mason Hall and the Bears at the 2-yard line, but Atherton's defense, they will hold. A few plays later, they're going to hand the ball off to Michael Curry and watch him do the rest.
Wow.
It looks like he just explodes out of the cannon and takes it for 98 yards. It was chaos. Fans are hyped. I get hit by the referee. It's just a wild time.
That was well-deserved.
Just like that, they're up 14-0, and Dusty, shush. The Ravens will go on to win this one, 21-0, and they will face off against Fairdale next week. And you know, guys, it's funny. People actually come up to me and ask me why we don't like each other. And while I want to tell them it's a bit, I can't lie to our viewers. I'm going to need my medical bills taken care of for this bum shoulder this ref gave me after running into me at the game.
Bum shoulder for a bum.
Take that up with KHSA.
That's crazy.
Anyway, this season has been magical for Providence, undefeated heading into the regionals over in Indiana.
Now, they would face a very tough matchup this evening on the road at undefeated Indianapolis Lutheran.
Providence found themselves in a defensive battle. Pioneers driving, Carter landed back to pass, but it is picked off by Lutheran's Devon Jones, and he will return it deep into Providence territory. This is a long highlight. He zigs, he zags, and he's out of bounds.
It's beautifully executed.
Yes, it's great execution. Later, Lutheran was scoring a run from Braden Hall. Lutheran wins it 14-7. The Pioneers' dream season comes to an end. They fall 14-7, finishing with a 12-1 record.
Congrats to them on a great year. How about Spencer County at DeSales? Fourth quarter action we go. Jarrett Stewart finds Kellen Marksberry, and Marksberry's going to take this thing the rest of the way for the score. The Bears have a 42-31 lead, but not so fast. Peyton Moulter on a screen pass finds Brandon Williams, and Williams is loose, and Williams is gone for 75 yards. It's a one-score game, 42-37. Moulter, though, with a last-gasp effort, airing it out, and it is picked off. DeSales falls by a final of 42-37.
Coming up, we